And that's the final step, and we're finished. Okay, so first things first. Welcome. If you are a vegetarian, skip this first part. The rest of it applies to you. Otherwise, what I've got in this saucepan here is a packet of stock, chicken stock, and some chicken. I've got chicken thighs. You can use chicken breasts or whatever. It's been poaching for about 7 minutes. Just take the chicken out. If it's cooked, if not quite cooked, it needs to carry on in there for a bit. So just let that go. What you're going, I can hear people talking. It's annoying.
Got it.
Okay, what you're going to need is a big oven-proof dish. And what we're going to do after we've done this bit, I've got no idea because this is the easy part and this is all you've got to do. Pumpkin, cut up. This is half a butternut. You can use Kent, you can use whatever you like. Stick it in there. There we go, done. 2 cups of short grain rice. It can be Arborio, it can be that one beginning with C, which I can't remember. Or I've got sushi rice, which is just as good. Sushi rice is a little more starchy, so it'll stick together a bit better. Put that in there. Get a generous knob of butter. Now, what you call generous and what I call generous might be different. That's my generous. Put it in there. If you use salt and pepper, I don't, but if you do, put it in there. Bubba, only a little bit of salt. So there you go. There you go. Do whatever you need to do with that. And all we're waiting for now is the chicken stock. So as soon as those chicken pieces are cooked, you put the stock in here. So let me check those pieces again. Yeah. Put them into a bowl. Preheat your oven to about 180 degrees. What that is in American, I have absolutely no idea. More to the point, don't really care. Into your rice, pumpkin, and butter, add 4 cups of chicken stock. Add about half a cup to a cup of water, depending on how you like your thing. Take a spoon, mix, stir it round. Grab a lid, put the lid on the top of the pot. Open the oven door, put said pot in said oven. Drink all the wine you would usually use for risotto at this point. That goes in there depending on how hot your oven is. This is the thing. You check it at 25 minutes and then check it every 5 minutes afterwards. And when there's no liquid but you can still stir it, it's done. But we'll see that bit in a minute. Basically, that's it. We are done. When we get that out, we're going to add some cheese. We're going to chop the chicken up and put the chicken in, and you have risotto. That's all there is to it. Any questions? Go on, Christine. Sarah, can you unmute Christine, please?
Yes.
How many chicken thighs did you have? 4?
I've got 3 there.
3.
But it can be however many you want because it's just going to be mixed into the chicken, depending how chickeny you want it.
Yeah.
Skin and all, or no?
No,
skin?
no, skinless. I've taken the skin off them.
All right. Can you use breasts?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You can use whatever you like. The other thing with it is completely adaptable. The basic, it's a bit like your quiche, really. The basic thing with the stock, that can be vegetable stock, by the way, in case you're vegetarian. With the stock and the rice and the butter, that's the basic. Then you can add what you like. Peas and pancetta work really well. Bacon and corn work really well. You just add them later on. The peas you'd add when it comes out, rather than baking them in there with the pumpkin. Any hard vegetable, you can put carrot in there straight away. Any sort of hard root vegetable would work well. Go on, Chris.
Onion?
Onion would work. Absolutely, onion would work.
Okay.
Yeah. I would personally pre-fry it first and put it in at the end. But if you want to cook it through with the rice, absolutely. But and so basically now we just wait. We just sit here for half an hour, wait for the rice to come out, add a big handful of cheese, chop the chicken up and stuck that in, and it's ready to eat. That's it, done. It's so easy.
Is there a written recipe anywhere, or do you just want me to like say throw
No.
it all together and go?
Well, I can do that. It's actually a variation of a recipe from, what's the name? The Australian one. Donna Hay. It's a variation of one of Donna Hay's recipes. She does a basic baked risotto, and I've just added cheese and pumpkin to chicken and pumpkin to it. She does it with something in pancetta, peas and pancetta. But it's so easy, and it's super delicious. It's when you get it out, and we'll show you that when we do it. You put the cheese on top, and then you mix it, so the pumpkin breaks down, so you actually get pumpkin-y rice. It's absolutely amazing.
Okay, what I will do then is I will use her basic base baked risotto recipe.
Yep.
And put that as on the video when it goes up, and then we can watch with your variations.
Okay. If you want to pause the recording now, and then we can record the stuff at the end. We can have a bit of a chat now if people want to, and then we can record the adding to the cheese bit at the end. Christine, go on. You got a question?
I just think you have to be careful using Donna Hay's recipe and saying it's Donna Hay's recipe on our site.
Oh, I'll check copyright before I do it.
Yeah, otherwise all you have to do is change an ingredient or two, or rearrange how you write it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I always check copyright before I share people's names.
But
Yep,
I have written the recipe as you've done it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Siôn.
If you've written it, Chris, can you send that to Sarah, please?
I'm going to pause it
Yep.
now.
Okay, now we've waited for, I don't know, about 35 minutes and wasted time, and what have we done? We're going to open the oven. Remove our risotto, and I will show you this. Okay, so it should look something like that. There's a little bit of liquid in there, but that will disappear and get absorbed in as it keeps on cooking. Take your spoon, give it a bit of a mix. Let me move this round so you can see me. Give it a bit of a mix. Then cheese, any sort of cheese you want, doesn't matter. I'm using 4 cheese melts. You can use whatever you like. And you have to be incredibly accurate with this.
Yeah.
They're about that much. Yeah, you could do a little bit less than that, or you could do a little bit more, but it's got to be accurate. You've got to be spot on.
Got a big hand or a little hand?
That's right. And how big your pot is too.
Yeah, I've only got a little hand, so it's a little hand.
Get your chicken. Put that in. Get your spoon and just mix that around for a couple of minutes. This is the bit that makes the risotto risotto-y, is to actually stir it round, and it brings out the whatever it is, the sticky bits in the rice. I'm sure there's a word for it. But
Starch.
starch.
Starch, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is. But this is the thing that brings it out. So just keep mixing it. Just keep mixing it for about 2 minutes. And your risotto is then ready to eat. The pumpkin is cooked. The chicken is warming because it's in with the boiling hot risotto. And
Does the pumpkin still stay in little squares?
some of it does, and some of it makes it depends if you squash it. I tend to squash bits and pieces of it against the side too. So, and then once you've mixed it all up, I'll mix a bit more of it later, but I'll just show you what we've got. We now have chicken and pumpkin risotto.
Very nice.
And that is it. That is all you've got to do. And that is now ready to eat. So I've got to do that thing, haven't I? I've got to do that thing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
That's so good. That's
Perfect.
so good. Yeah.
And
The
do you
rice
eat it
is
with
beautifully
something?
cooked. The mouthfeel is amazing, and other really stupid phrases that they use on these cooking shows.
Do you eat it with something else, or that's it? Do you garnish it?
You can put a green salad with it. I tend to put a
Yeah.
little green salad with it, but it's entirely up to you. And the pumpkin is actually the pumpkin is really good.
I'm going to make it now.
And that's it. That is all you've got to do.
Well done. I'm going to make it tomorrow night.
Well, when you do, please put a Facebook comment up and tell us how it went. Send a picture, whatever it is,
Yeah, we'll do.
because it is.
What,
It
with
is
a bucket or not?
Sorry?
With a bucket or not?
Yeah. That is actually.
Okay,
really
thanks, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Must go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
I've got to shoot off. So, bye, everybody. Thank you.
Couldn't see you, Bronwyn.